Ali Ghulam, historically known as Shah Alam II, was the 18th Mughal emperor and a son of Alamgir II. Shah Alam II became the emperor of a crumbling Mughal empire. His power was so depleted during his reign that it led to a saying in Persian, Sultanat-e-Shah Alam, Ars Dilli ta Palam, meaning, the kingdom of Shah Alam is from Delhi to Palam, Palam being a suburb of Delhi. Shah Alam faced many invasions mainly by the Emir of Afghanistan, Ahmed Shah Abdali, which led to the Third Battle of Panipat between the Maratha Empire, which maintained suzerainty over Mughal affairs in Delhi, and the Afghans led by Abdali. In 1760, the invading forces of Abdali were driven away by the Marathas, led by Sadashivrao Bhau, who deposed Shah Jahan III, the puppet Mughal Emperor of Feroze Jung III, and installed Shah Alam II as the rightful emperor under the Maratha suzerainty. Shah Alam II was considered the only and rightful emperor, but he wasn't able to return to Delhi until 1772, under the protection of the Maratha general Mahadaji Shind. He is known to have fought against the British East India Company during the Battle of Buxar. Shah Alam II also authored his own diwan of poems and was known by the pen name Aftab. His poems were guided, compiled and collected by Mtafakar Makin. Escape from Delhi. Prince Ali Ghulam, afterwards Emperor Shah Alam II, had been the heir apparent of his father Alamgir II. Prince Ali Ghulam's father had been appointed Mughal emperor by Vizier Feroze Jung III and Maratha Peshwa's brother Sadashivrao Bhau, who had completely dominated and later killed Alamgir II and kept Prince Ali Ghulam under surveillance. After a daring escape from Delhi, Prince Ali Ghulam appeared in the eastern provinces in 1759, hoping to strengthen his position by gaining control over Bengal, Bihar and Odisha. Very soon afterwards, Najib-ud-Dawla forced the usurper Feroze Jung III to flee from the capital after he gathered a large Mughal army outside Delhi, which deposed the recreant Shah Jahan III. Najib-ud-Dawla and Muslim nobles planned to defeat Marathas by maintaining correspondence with the powerful Ahmed Shah Durrani. After Ahmed Shah Durrani decisively defeated the Marathas, he nominated Ali Ghulam as the emperor under the name Shah Alam II. Eastern campaigns. In 1760, after gaining control over Bengal, Bihar and parts of Odisha, the Mughal crown prince Ali Ghulam and his Mughal army of 30,000 intended to overthrow Mir Jafar and Feroze Jung III after they tried to capture or kill him by advancing towards Awadh and Patna in 1759. But the conflict soon involved the intervention of the assertive East India Company. The Mughals clearly intended to recapture their breakaway eastern subars and were led by Prince Ali Ghulam, who was accompanied by Muhammad Quli Khan, Qadim Hussain, Kamgar Khan, Hidayat Ali, Mir Afzal and Ghulam Hussain Tabatabai. Their forces were reinforced by the forces of Shuja'ud-Dawla, Najib-ud-Dawla and Ahmad Shah Banash. The Mughals were also joined by Jean Law and 200 Frenchmen and waged a campaign against the British during the 7 Years' War. Prince Ali Ghulam successfully advanced as far as Patna, which he later besieged with a combined army of over 40,000 in order to capture or kill Ramnarian, a sworn enemy of the Mughals. Mir Jafar was in terror at the near demise of his cohort and sent his own son Miran to relieve Ramnarian and retake Patna. Mir Jafar also implored the aid of Robert Clive, but it was Major John K. Lords who dispersed Prince Ali Ghulam's army in 1761 after 4 major battles, including the Battle of Patna, Battle of Sirpa, Battle of Burpa and Battle of Siwan. After negotiations assuring peace, Shah Alam II was escorted by the British to meet Mir Qasim, the new Nawab of Bengal, who was nominated after the sudden death of Miran. Mir Qasim soon had the Mughal emperor's investiture as Subadar of Bengal, Bihar and Odisha, and agreed to pay an annual revenue of 2.4 million. Shah Alam II then retreated to Allahabad and was protected by the Shuja'ud-Dawla, Nawab of Awadh from 1761 to 1764. Meanwhile, Mir Qasim's relations with the British began to worsen. He initiated reforms that withdrew many of the advantages enjoyed by the British East India Company, and ousted Ramnarian as a sworn enemy of the Mughal Empire. He ordered the creation of firelock manufacturing factories at Patna with the sole purpose of advantaging the newly reformed Mughal army. Angered by these developments, the East India Company sought his removal. Mir Qasim was chased out of Bengal, Bihar under Daisha. He encouraged Shuja'ud-Dawla, the Nawab of Awadh, and even the Mughal Emperor Shah Alam II to engage the British. Battle of Buxar. The Battle of Buxar was fought on October 22, 1764 between the forces under the command of the British East India Company led by Hector Munro, and the combined armies of Mir Qasim, the Nawab of Bengal, Shuja'ud-Dawla the Nawab of Awadh, and the Mughal Emperor Shah Alam II. The battle fought at Buxar, then within the territory of Bengal, a town located on the bank of the Ganges River, was a decisive victory for the British East India Company. Durrani writes soon after the Battle of Buxar, Shah Alam II, a sovereign who had just been defeated by the British, sought their protection by signing the Treaty of Allahabad in the year 1765. Shah Alam II granted the Durrani of Bengal to the British East India Company in return for an annual tribute of 2.6 million rupees. The company further secured for him the districts of Khora and Allahabad, which allowed the British East India Company to directly tax more than 20 million people. Revenue was also collected by the Deputy Nawab Muhammad Reza Khan. Absence from Delhi. Shah Alam II's absence from Delhi was due to the terms of the treaty he had signed with the British. But his son and heir apparent Prince Murtaza Bakht and Najib-ul-Dawla, represented the emperor for the next 12 years in Delhi. Return to Delhi. The emperor resided in the fort of Allahabad for 6 years, while Warren Hastings, who had been appointed as the first governor of Bengal in 1774, discontinued the tribute of 2.6 million rupees and later also handed over the districts of Allahabad and Khara to the Nawab of Awadh. These measures amount to a repudiation of the company's vassalage to the emperor as Diwan. By 1793, the East India Company had annexed Bengal. Shah Alam II agreed to the consultation of the East India Company, who advised him never to trust the Marathas. In 1771, the Marathas under Maghadi Sindhia returned to northern India and captured Delhi. Shah Alam II was escorted by Maghadi Sindhia and left Allahabad in May 1771. In January 1772, he reached Delhi. Along with the Marathas, they undertook to win the crown lands of Rohilkhand and defeated Zabita Khan, capturing the fort of Pathargarh with its treasure. Immediately after recapturing the throne, Shah Alam II began to depend on Murtaza Najaf Khan. Maratha armies withdrew from the north in 1773 after the murder of Narayan Rao Peshwa at Pune. In 1787, an embassy of Bijla Singh from Jodhpur presented itself to Shah Alam II, bringing homage and the golden key of the fortress of Ajmer. The envoy explained that he was instructed by his masters Bijla Singh, Pratap Singh the Kachwahadi Raj of Jaipur, to present the golden key as a token of their wish that the imperial army led by Shah Alam II himself should march to take complete possession of the empire once again. Reformation of the Mughal army. One of his first acts was to strengthen and raise a new Mughal army, under the command of Murtaza Najaf Khan. This new army consisted of infantrymen who successfully utilized both flintlocks and talwars in combat formations. They utilized elephants for transportation and were less dependent on artillery and cavalry. Murtaza Najaf Khan is also known to have introduced the more effective firelock muskets through his collaboration with Mir Qasim, the Nawab of Bengal. Foreign relations. Rumi Daraza. The Rumi Daraza, which stands 60 feet tall, was modeled after the Sublime Porte in Istanbul, is one of the very important examples of the exchange between the two cultures. Jat invasions. Following the collapse of the Mughal Empire in the 18th century, the Hindu Jat kingdom of Bharatpur waged many wars against the Mughal Delhi and carried out numerous invasions in Mughal territory. During one massive assault, Jats overran the Mughal garrison at Agra and plundered the city. The two great silver doors to the entrance of the famous Taj Mahal were looted and melted down by Suraj Mal in 1764. Suraj Mal's son Jawahar Singh further extended the Jat power in northern India and captured territory in Doab, Balabka and Agra. Sikh raids. Trouble with the Sikhs was constant. They suddenly emerged in the year 1764 and overran the Mughal Fordar of Sirhind. Zain Khan Sirhindi fell in battle, and ever since then the Sikhs perpetually raided and plundered lands as far as Delhi every year. They marauded into Delhi 3 times in 11 years, particularly in 1772, 1778 and 1783. It is believed that the Sikhs had informants, probably even the viziers of Shah Alam II. There was ongoing warfare with the Sikhs who were marauding in eastern Punjab and plundering the Rohilla, Mewar and Jat lands. During Shah Alam II's reign the Sikhs fought not just with the Mughals, but with the Marathas, Rajputs, and Rohillas. The Marathas took Delhi in 1772 before Shah Alam II arrived. Mirza Najaf Khan had restored a sense of order to the Mughal finances and administration and particularly reformed the Mughal army. In 1777 Mirza Najaf Khan decisively defeated Zabita Khan's forces and repelled the Sikhs after halting their raids. In 1778, after a Sikh incursion into Delhi, Shah Alam ordered their defeat by appointing the Mughal Grand Vizier. Majid-ud-Dawla marched with 20,000 Mughal troops against Sikh rebels into hostile territories. This action led to the defeat of the Mughal army at Muzaffargarh and later at Ghanar. Due to the casualties, Shah Alam II reappointed Mirza Najaf Khan, who soon died of natural circumstances, leaving the Mughal Empire weaker than ever. In 1779, Mirza Najaf Khan carefully advanced his forces and successfully routed the treasonous Zabita Khan and his Sikh allies, who lost more than 5,000 rebels in a single battle and never returned to threaten the Mughal Empire during the command of Mirza Najaf Khan's lifetime. In 1783, Farzana Zeb-un-Nissa had saved Delhi from an invasion and possible mass plunder by a force of 30,000 Sikh rebels, under Baghal Singh, Jasser Singh Rangar and Jasser Singh Ahluwalia. Downfall. After the defeats at Muzaffargarh and later at Ghanar, Majid-ud-Dawla was arrested by the orders of Shah Alam II, who then recalled Mirza Najaf Khan. This led to the former Grand Vizier's arrest for causing miscalculations and collaborating with the enemies of the emperor. The traitor was imprisoned and a sum of 2 million dam in stolen revenue recovered from him. It was Shah Alam II's poor judgment and vacillation that led to his own downfall. Mirza Najaf Khan had given the Mughal Empire breathing space by having a powerful, well-managed army in its own right. In 1779 the newly reformed Mughal army decisively defeated Zabita Khan and his Sikh allies. The rebels lost 5,000 men including their leader and did not return during the lifetime of Mirza Najaf Khan. Unfortunately, upon the general's death, Shah Alam's bad judgment prevailed. The dead man's nephew, Mirza Shafi, whose valor had been proven during various occasions, was not appointed commander-in-chief. Shah Alam II instead appointed worthless individuals whose loyalty and record were questionable at best. They were soon quarreling over petty matters. Even the corrupt and treasonous former Grand Vizier, Majid-ud-Dawla, was restored to his former office. He later colluded with the Sikhs and reduced the size of the Mughal army from over 20,000 to only 5,000, thus bringing the Mughal Emperor Shah Alam II at the mercy of his ruffian enemies. Nawab Majid-ud-Dawla was followed by a known enemy of the Mughals, the grandson of Najib Khan, Ghulam Qadir, who with his Sikh allies forced Shah Alam II to appoint him as the Grand Vizier of the Mughal Empire. Petty, avaricious, and insane, Ghulam Qadir ravaged the palaces in search of Mughal treasure believed to be worth Rs 250 million. Unable to locate even a fraction of that sum and angered by the Mughal emperor's attempts to eliminate him and his Sikh allies, Ghulam Qadir himself blinded Shah Alam II on August 10, 1788. A drunken ruffian, Ghulam Qadir behaved with gross brutality to the emperor and his family. 3 servants and 2 water carriers who tried to help the bleeding emperor were beheaded, and according to one account, Ghulam Qadir would pull the beard of the elderly Mughal emperor Shah Alam II. Ghulam Qadir forced the princesses from the harem to dance naked before him and molested them. After 10 horrible weeks, during which the honor of the royal family and prestige of the Mughal Empire reached its lowest ebb, Mahadaji Shah intervened and killed Ghulam Qadir, taking possession of Delhi on October 2. He restored Shah Alam II to the throne and acted as his protector. Thankful for his intervention, he honored Mahdi Sindhia with the titles of Vakil ul-Mulak and Amir ul-Amara. However, he was actually a puppet at the hands of Mahdi Sindhia of the Marathas, who were his protectors. His power was so depleted by the end of his reign that it led to a saying, "The kingdom of Shah Alam is from Delhi to Palam." Palam is a suburb of Delhi. Arrival of British troops. The French threat in Europe and its possible repercussions in India caused the British to strive to regain the custody of Shah Alam II. The British feared that the French military officers might overthrow Maratha power and use the authority of the Mughal Emperor to further French ambition in India. Shah Alam II also corresponded with Hyder Ali and later with his son Tipu Sultan during their conflicts with the British East India Company during the Anglo-Mysore Wars and was very well informed about the expansionist agenda of the British. After the Battle of Delhi, on September 14, 1803, British troops entered Delhi and Shah Alam II, a blind old man, seated under a tattered canopy, came under British protection. The Mughal Emperor no longer had the military power to enforce his will, but he commanded respect as a dignified member of the House of Timur in the length and breadth of the country. The Nawabs and Subadars still sought formal sanction of the Mughal Emperor on their accession and valued the titles he bestowed upon them. They struck coins and read the khutbah in his name. The Marathas in 1804 under Yashwant Holkar tried to snatch Delhi from the British in Siege of Delhi, but failed. Death. Shah Alam II died of natural causes in 1806. His grave lies next to the dargah of 13th-century Sufi Saint Qutbuddin Bakhsh Kaki at Mehrauli, Delhi, in a marble enclosure, along with that of Bahadur Shah I and Akbar Shah II. See also, Mtsa Najaf Khan, Shuja'ud-Dawla, Hyder Ali, Muhammad Ali Khan Walaja. References. William Franklin. The History of the Reign of Shah Alam, the Present Emperor of Hindustan. Cooper and Graham, London. Shah Alam II, The Fall of the Mughal Empire of Hindustan, a Euro Worldwide School, Marathas and the English Company 1707 a Euro 1800. Further reading, Shah Alam Nama. Bibliotheca Indica. 1912.